TCM invites you to see another of The Essentials, the films that define what it means to be a classic.
Here Comes Mr. Jordan was a very popular movie in 1941.
What is the meaning of this?
It's a clever story, told really well.
He keeps telling me I'm dead.
It's a stable of marvelous actors.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Jordan is a supporting character played by Claude Rains.
This is your destiny, Joe.
From 1941, Here Comes Mr. Jordan.
It's one of The Essentials, a timeless must-see movie that has shaped generations of audiences and set standards for brilliance. Introduced by Robert Osborne and Sally Field. Coming up next, only on Turner Classic Movies. To see exclusive content and learn more about the films, go to tcm.com/essentials.
Turner Classic Movies presents a holiday event for the whole family.
I've got a feeling he is Santa Claus, Mother.
George Seaton's classic Miracle on 34th Street in select cinemas nationwide, December 20th and 23rd only.
Amazing.
With a specially produced introduction by Robert Osborne. For tickets and showtimes, go to fathomevents.com.
This movie is excellent on every level possible.
This is a beautiful movie with great performances in it.
Images from this film stay in my mind.
I think it's just almost like a perfect movie.
It is definitely an essential.
Here Comes Mr. Jordan, 1941.
Here we have a stable of really wonderful actors. Edward Everett Horton.
I don't think anybody was better on film than Claude Rains.
James Gleason is just fabulous in this.
Here Comes Mr. Jordan was a very popular movie in 1941 and received 7 Academy Award nominations.
Look, Mr. Jordan, I want to get a plane for New York. Who do I see about a ticket?
What is the meaning of this?
Meaning, I just explained it to you.
A very difficult case, sir. Fought me tooth and nail all the way up here.
Fought him. How do you like that? Don't waste your time listening to this comic. He's got a screw loose someplace. You know what he keeps telling me? He keeps telling me I'm dead.
And you most certainly are. Otherwise, I shouldn't have taken you.
You hear that?
I'm afraid you are.
What?
Dead?
Here Comes Mr. Jordan.
Yes,
from
he does.
1941.
He's coming. Right
yes,
here.
He's going to be here any time now. Interestingly enough, Mr. Jordan is not played by the leading man. Mr. Jordan is a supporting character played by Claude Rains,
Yes.
the wonderful Claude Rains. Do you think this film is an essential?
Well, it is-ish. It is-ish, an essential-ish. It's certainly worth seeing, but it doesn't make me want to fall over and fall off the chair and have an oxygen tank standing nearby like some of the others.
We'll do a lot of films?
Yes, a lot of them that we've had. I just have to contain myself.
I think it's got a very clever storyline the first time you see it.
First time you've
seen
it.
But, you know, it is one that has been adapted again. Warren Beatty made a version of it called Heaven Can Wait. And I think Chris Rock made a version of it called Down to Earth.
Yes.
And there have been, you know,
it came from a play, I believe.
Yes, called Heaven Can Wait.
Yeah, Heaven Can Wait. One of the reasons it's an essential is because of these character actors. Again, it's this stable of marvelous actors that are holding this
Such as?
Boy, oh boy, Edward Everett Horton and James Gleason, who's one of my favorites. And usually he'll have some funny lines or be sort of a sarcastic character, but here he's out and out comedic. And he's really, really wonderful.
Exactly what do you think you're doing?
Looking for Joe.
Who's Joe?
He might be anybody. I don't know.
Robert Montgomery is in it, plays the lead. Evelyn Keyes, but Claude Rains was the best. I don't think there was anybody better.
I put in 10 years getting that body in the pink. Just because you guys fumbled the ball is no reason.
Joseph, it's gone. Your body doesn't exist any longer.
But that isn't my fault. You guys can do anything. Go ahead, do your stuff.
We shall, Joseph. You shall have your choice of 1,000 bodies, all excellent specimens.
I keep thinking he's still going on somewhere because he just seemed like an actor that would just keep going. He would also do little tiny roles and be wonderful. He'd be the lead in a film and be wonderful. He always was. There's another character actor that I love, Donald McBride.
Right.
Who, if you saw a picture of him, you'd say, oh, I've seen him in everything.
He's always blustery
and he's
so
just,
upset.
He's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Just when did he tell you this? Before or after he was drowned?
After.
But it's a clever story, told really well. A director named Alexander Hall that a lot of people don't know.
I didn't really.
But we've had a lot of, several comedies here in the Essentials this time around, but a lot of dramas too. And I think to have a nice comedy like this one is a nice change of pace for us as well.
There's certainly a reason to watch it.
Yeah. So let's have a look. Here, the winner of 2 Academy Awards, both for writing, for Best Original Story and Best Original Screenplay. From 1941, here comes Mr. Jordan.